Maybe let's start with the word Hypha itself. In our organization, we've really taken a inspiration on nature and biomimicry. Hypha is the smallest hair of the mycelial network that essentially interconnects thriving ecosystems and allows resources to be shared to sustain complex ecosystem like forests. So we're really observing how nature organizes itself and applying that to the technology. And towards DAOs, for those who are not familiar with the concept, decentralized autonomous organizations are a particularly exciting technology of this emerging digital age. Essentially, what DAOs are able to do are eliminate the needs for intermediaries and the traditional organizational hierarchy in order to enable decision-making and governance to be based on a set of predefined rules that are encoded in the smart contract code. Therefore, this creates a whole new way of conducting business. It's all about new ways of managing resources, as well as creating new opportunities for community building, for collaboration, and for decentralized decision-making. And in particularly around Hypha, what we've done is we've birthed the first ever Holacracy-inspired DAO. And as Joachim was saying, we go beyond the decentralized autonomous organization to really have a human-centered approach to things, where it's about holonic organizations based really on our needs for effective self-organization to reward and provide self-governance tools for the community and integrate best practices from very organizational theories such as sociocracy, game theory, teal organization, holonic structures. And more to holarchy, the decentralized human or holonic refers to holarchy. And holarchy is a term that refers to a hierarchical system where each level is both autonomous and independent, and where higher levels emerge from the interaction of the lower levels. So in a Holacracy-inspired DAO, this means that the organization is structured in a way that allows for both autonomy and interdependence between different groups or levels within the organization. So taking that approach allows us to really open up key areas that are very necessary for today's digital transition. And some of those key areas, just to name a few, are really self-organization, a really flexible framework that allows adaptability to be able to respond to the changes in the environment, just as a mycelial web would respond to input from the ecosystem. But what I mentioned also before, autonomy and interdependence, this is essentially sovereign ecosystems where each community member is a shareholder of the whole and is all based on self-sovereignty. One big component that we are very exciting as it's unfolding is essentially emerging collective intelligence. If you put everything up into the surface and use transparent protocols, you're able to unlock this collective intelligence, which in my opinion is orders of magnitude more powerful than the AIs that you're seeing. We're talking about organic intelligence across ecosystem and across organizations to make value flows transparent. And last but not least, I think what really brings all the Hypha network together is really shared purpose. We see economy as a vehicle for purpose, and through the discoveries that we've been doing, for example, our contribution accounting, we're able to account contributions and unlock capital in its multiple dimensions towards that defined shared purpose that is set on into smart contracts. And this is what brings a lot of our participants together.